tell me if this has ever happened to you. You spent more on gift wrapping than you spent on your gift? Well, no more, because I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful decorative gift bags for just pennies. And you know what I'm using? I'm using the Bic Mark It Markers. They come in packs of 36 colors or 24 colors, all fabulous colors to choose from. And they also have two different tips, ultra fine and fine. I like them both, and they're perfect for this project. Here's what you need to begin with. Some paper bags. You can buy them by the bulk at the craft store, okay? Simple enough, and they come in a variety of colors. I happen to like natural. Then what you do, with this particular design, I painted a snowflake. Here is my stencil, had a blast cutting it out, laid it on the paper, and then just painted it over with some blue paint. But then I went back in and did some detailing with one of the Bic Mark It Markers. I used the Midnight Navy on this one. I just went back in and did some really fine detailing around the edges just to tighten it up a little bit. Now this one here has a lot of potential, don't you think? And this one too. Cute little snowman and cute little poinsettia. Okay, so here's what I did with the poinsettia. I just sprayed some paint, some red paint, just kind of randomly. Sprayed some leaves, randomly. Little dots in the center, the berries, random. I'm gonna go back in and I'm going to detail them out. I'm gonna use these three colors right here. I'm gonna use the woodsy brown and the prairie berry and the forever green. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the brown to circle the berries. Just like that. And I'm going to use the berry to go back in and detail out the leaves on the poinsettia. The other thing is that whoever you give this bag to, I promise you they'll keep it. And they'll either give it to somebody else or just say, wow, this is totally amazing. And with this one, I just went around and added a little bit more detail here to the leaves. Just outlining. How cute is that? I'm telling you. Pennies, pennies. Okay, I love this one right here. This is a snowman, and here's what I did. I painted a little round ball white, a little round ball on top white, and then just kind of put a little bit of paint right here. This is going to be his scarf, and then of course his hat. So here's what I'm going to use for that. Now on the poinsettia I used the fine tip markers, but for the snowman I'm going to use the ultra fine tip markers. So first of all, let's start with his hat, and I'm just going to take the black and just do a little outline. You can see where I just kind of went in and built his hat just like that. And of course, eyes of coal. Gotta have that. And his mouth. It's gonna be a happy snowman. And his nose. Of course, he has to have a carrot nose. For this one, I went ahead and filled it in just like this. And then I'm going to go back in and detail in a few of the carrot lines in a little bit darker color. So I want it to look like a real carrot. Okay, now he has to have some really cute little stripes on his scarf. And I'm going to do a contrasting color, and I'm going to make his scarf, use a dark blue here, make a few little stripes. Notice how his scarf like wraps around. All the way down. And don't forget, has to have a few little pieces of fringe here. and he has to have buttons. Let's do, you want to do your lighter color for the buttons and then a darker color on top. So let's try these pink buttons here. I like bright and colorful. So there's one button, two buttons, three buttons, and then of course we have to go back in and put the buttonholes. Use a darker purple for that. And voila, you have an adorable little snowman bag. All using the fine and ultra fine tip markers. Use the ultra fine tip for fine details to get in and do all those, like the buttonholes and things like that, and the lines in the carrot. But then use the fine tip markers to go in and outline some of your bigger designs. And I'll tell you something, you could make these gifts all by themselves. Okay, you want some more great project ideas? All you have to do is visit the website. That's www.bicmarkit.com.